Following on from my previous video, guys, I told you I'd come back to you on a very, very important topic, and that's understanding your financial position and the state of lending and the financial institutions in today's current market. As we look at loans in particular, now obviously being in a commercial real estate agency and understanding that we have huge portfolios with institutional level clients right through to individuals and high net worths, there's an understanding between the tenants and the landlords. And obviously, look, our portfolio is a little bit more defensive because our clients have bigger tenants. A lot of them are supermarket owners, so they're a little bit more defensive. But if you are not in that position, and you might have some smaller mum and dad tenants who provide a great service, but this is a very challenging time because they're forced to being shut down, or you've got other opportunity tenants who are seeing an opportunity to take advantage, that is a reality. It is what it is. What people need to understand is that there's been some relief that's been put out for small business enterprise regarding financial institutions giving them deferment on interest repayments and principal repayments and no default. You know, there's a lot of metrics behind that. Speak to your accountant about that in particular. That's your first point of call for relief. The government is designed, we've paid taxes, we have a surplus there. There's a point where we'll print money, quantitative easing to help business in this circumstance. What you can't just expect and what you're forgetting is that sometimes landlords can't just provide instant relief. They can't carry the whole burden because as it stands, banks have not given that relief to commercial loans for owners. So investment properties are not getting a deferment on their principal and interest repayments. So they're not in a position to carry that weight. Now what happens is if you stop paying and there is no income and then the landlord doesn't have the ability to cover the full repayments, effectively the bank will end up in a position defaulting that landlord and you'll lose your business anyway. So I implore you to understand that there is still a balance between what the landlord can do and what position they are actually in to do and where your first point of call should be, and that should be going straight to the government and working on what package they have to help everyone, because everyone is in a difficult climate right now. It is not just in isolation. We are isolating ourselves, but our financial and business position is macro. No one's in isolation out of this. Go to your accountants. Once again, I want to harp on that an LVR is a loan to value ratio. How much equity do you have in your asset? And if you were not originally in safe LVR parameters, you need to be on the front foot. You need to speak to your broker. You need to seek advice from your accountant, and you need to protect that position. If your ICR, your interest rate cover ratio, is not right, if you're taking a hit because you've got vacancies or tenants not paying you, then your ICR position is going to be out, and you might be getting a knock on the door from your bank. You guys need to be prepared for this. It's not about being Mr. Confident. It's not about digging your head in the sand. It's about being Mr. Prepared for this situation.